I've focused on building services that do two things: give people a voice and bring people together. Now, some people believe that giving more people a voice is driving division rather than bringing people together. More people across the spectrum believe that achieving the political outcomes that they think matter is more important than every person having a voice and being heard. And I think that that's dangerous. We can either continue to stand for free expression, understanding its messiness, but believing that the long journey towards greater progress requires confronting ideas that challenge us. Or we can decide that the cost is simply too great. Inevitably, some people are going to use their voice to try to organize violence, to try to undermine elections, to hurt others. And we have a responsibility to address these risks. Because when you're serving billions of people, even if a very small percent of them cause harm, that can still be a lot of harm. So we need to address that. And we build specific systems to address each type of harmful content, from incitement of violence to child exploitation to other kinds of harm like intellectual property violations. It's about 20 categories in total. And we judge ourselves by the prevalence of harmful content on our services and by the percent of that content that we find proactively before anyone has to report it to us. Much of the content that those Russian accounts shared was distasteful, but it would have been considered permissible political discourse if it had been shared by real American citizens. So the real issue is that it was posted by fake accounts that were coordinating together and pretending to be people that they were not. And we've seen similar issues with these groups that pump out misinformation like spam just to make money. So the solution here is to verify the identities of anyone who's getting a wide amount of distribution and to get a lot better at identifying and taking down fake accounts. So we now require you to provide a government ID and to prove your location if you want to run political ads or if you're going to run a large page. You can still say controversial things if you want, but you have to stand behind them with your real identity and face accountability. Our AI systems have also gotten a lot more advanced at detecting clusters of fake accounts that aren't behaving the way that people would. So we now remove billions of fake accounts a year, mostly within minutes of signing up and before they really have a chance to do very much. So focusing on authenticity and verifying counts has been a much better solution than an ever-expanding definition of what is and is not harmful content.